It's our second season, our second chance. And speaking of second, that is what we're looking to do this year. We're looking to challenge the top two and take the title fight straight to Celtic and Rangers. Welcome back, guys, to the FIFA 23 Heart of Midlothian Career Mode. This is episode 21, and we are beginning Season 2. And we're looking to start Season 2 the same way we started Season 1, with a win on the opening day. We just hope that we can follow up differently than we did last year with 4 defeats following that opening day win. But this is a big season for us. We've actually been busy getting contracts sorted. So I was looking at the entire team, and all of our key players, all of our most valuable players, I have locked down into big deals. So we'll look here. Kai Rolls, 5 years. Nielsen, 5 years. Sibic, Halkett, Devlin, Cochrane, Benenjami, Shankland, all 4 years. And then you've got the likes of Ginnelly and Oda and Mackay and Forrest, 3 years as well. Atkinson's another player that I would probably like to get signed up to another contract. Maybe see if we can get an extra 2 years on him. But for now, I am happy with what we've got. Now, the only 2 players that are currently running out are the loan players. So, James Hill, I actually put a vote up. I put a poll up on the channel to decide who I should try and re-sign on loan this season. Or, should I say, try and sign them permanently from the loan deal. And I said whoever gets more than 25% of the vote will be an option for us to sign. And Carrie and Kuhl got like 40, maybe even more than that, 57%. So we're going to try and re-sign Carrie and Kuhl. We're also going to try and re-sign Stephen Humphries. However, we're going to let James Hill go back to Bournemouth. I believe, even though he's a good rating, 21, 68 overall, that is very solid. It's like when you look at our centre-back options, I just believe that, you know, we've got Kai Rolls, Kingsley, and Halkett, who are all like first team, and then we've got Toby Sibic, who, again, above James Hill, and I think the more game time he gets, the better for him. And then you've got Lewis Nielsen, another player that I think can be our next top man. I see signs of John Suter and Lewis Nielsen, and I want to try and get him game time, and having James Hill at the club was affecting Lewis Nielsen's game time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this season with the 5 centre-backs that we have. So that means James Hill will not be returning to the club. But hopefully we can get Carrie and Kuhl on a permanent deal. We're going to try and do it right now. Let's approach to buy him, and let's see if we can start this episode, if we can start Season 2 with a bang. Will they accept our offer? Hopefully, maybe Newcastle. There's Eddie Howe walking in. He could have been the Celtic manager. He could have been battling us on the pitch, but instead he decided to go to Newcastle. It's worked out pretty well for him, hasn't it? Let's offer a transfer fee. We've got 5 million in the budget. His value's at 2 million. Let's go 1.5. And add a sell-on clause. Let's say 10%. I think that's fair. 1.5 for Kuhl and 10%. Oh, and Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe is a reasonable man. I like Eddie Howe. He just accepted it. He's like, yep, that'll work for us. So there you go, guys. We've signed Carrie and Kuhl, who I believe can be the next big superstar for us. So we need to obviously agree now. We need to agree a fee with him. So I'm hoping that he will want to come back to the club. I mean, he seemed to enjoy his loan spell, so here's hoping that he actually wants to come to us and that he wants to make this move permanent. I mean, he might consider it a stepping stone. He might want to move back to England at some point, but for now, hopefully he wants to commit his future to Hearts. Current wage, 7,500. That's tricky. Squad role, sporadic. Let's go rotation. I think rotation's more likely to be what he is. He's happy with that. Good. Alright. I want to give him 5 years. He's 18. There's no reason not to give him 5 years. And that's what the agent wants. 5 years. Okay. Don't want a release clause. That works for us. That works for us, buddy. Now it comes down to the wage. And this is where things can go a little bit wrong. He's on 7.5 grand at Newcastle. Can we go 4 grand? and 10,000 signing bonus. Will he accept this? I know it's a bit of a pay cut, but hopefully he accepts this. 4 grand and £10,000 signing on bonus. Okay, so he wants... That's not bad, actually. He wants 5.2. The signing bonus is a little bit worrying. Let's see. Let's go... I'll give him 5. I think 5's probably fair. Or maybe we'll stick with 4. Let's go with 4. Signing bonus. I'll give you 40,000. And the goal bonus. When you get 10 goals, we'll give you a 50 bonus, 50,000. That sounds reasonably fair to me. But let's see what Carrying Cool thinks. It's not our final offer, but we're willing to... Okay, so they're sticking to... They don't want to go... We'll go 5,000. I think 5,000, that's fair. Now, I'll take 200 off it. 5,000 a week. It's not what... Oh, brilliant. It's not quite what the lad wanted. But eventually, guys, we do get the deal done. And Carrying Cool is officially a Hearts player. And I believe that's great business. I believe Carrying Cool last season, he showed us that he can do things. That he can be a big player for us. And yeah, now he's officially a Hearts player for 1.5 million. And I, for one, guys, I'm delighted with that. Absolutely delighted with that. And we get an A. Excellent deal. And so it is. You know, it's a very, very good deal. Not surprised that we got the A. And it's not only that. I do believe that if we do decide to sell Carrying Cool sometime down the line, you know, we could be looking at big, big money. Especially if he keeps improving as a player. So that's one of our loan signees made permanent. The other one, Stephen Humphries, we're going to do our best to make it happen. This is it then. We're sitting down with the manager of Wigan Athletic. Not quite sure who it is, but we're sitting down with him anyway, and we're going to try and get Stephen Humphries here. I'm going to offer the same amount that we offered for Carrying Cool. I'm going to go 1.5 million. Will they accept that? The market value is 2.3. What do they say? What the hell? I can't believe that. He's literally just going to walk out on us. That's crazy. Why the fuck's he just walking out on us? That wasn't a horrible offer. 1.5. His market value is 2.3. Man, I can't believe he's walked out like that. He's made it seem like we've gave the worst offer ever. I actually thought that was pretty reasonable, but no. Stephen Humphries will not be signed at this current point. We will try again before the transfer window ends. But yeah, right now, Wigan have said no to us signing Stephen Humphries, which is disappointing. But, you know, I guess they want more money. I guess they want more than 1.5 million. Alright, so let's have a quick look at the objectives then for the upcoming season. You can see our manager popularity is 65. Pretty weak. I suppose you would expect that, though, after a disappointing opening season. Now, they want us to sign 4 players for the Youth Academy. We should be able to do that, as long as the Youth Academy produces some good players that are worth signing. Keep player salary growth under 15%. We'll try that. Current growth is 0. Sign 1 crucial first-team player assigned to a defender position. I actually don't think we need that position, so I don't want to just sign a player for the sake of the board. I don't think we need a defender, but although looking at the amount of goals that we shipped last year, I think we need about 10 defenders. But yeah, no, that wouldn't be my priority if we are bringing in somebody. Brand exposure. Continent, unfortunately, we're not in Europe. I hate to be reminded, but it is what it is, guys. Yeah, we suck. We didn't make the top 5. We didn't make European football. Domestic success, qualify for a European comp. We will reach the quarterfinal of the Scottish Cup. We're going to do that. I will guarantee a top 6 finish. We'll never finish in the bottom 6 again this season. I want to minimum finish 3rd, and I want to put the pressure on the old firm. We're not in Europe now. We don't have any excuses. We don't have these issues with fitness, with his teams and with the players. So yeah, I'm hoping that going forward this season that we can improve on what we did last season. There was a lot of good things we did last season, but unfortunately we mixed it in with a lot of bad. And if we can get rid of the bad, if we can delete the bad and keep the good, then you know what happens, guys. We have success at the club. Now, speaking of success, we take on a very successful team on the opening day. Yes, it's Hearts versus Celtic. Who the hell decided to make this the opening day fixture? I was hoping that we could get off to a good start. Now, it doesn't mean we can't. We're at Tynecastle. And I'm not going to go into this game with a defeatist attitude because we can beat Celtic, but you've got to accept it's the toughest team that we could have got. So I'm not happy with the opening game, but it is what it is. So we will just make the best of it. You can see the other fixtures there. It's a good chance for us to get rid of the hardest team, guys, and pick up 3 points at home. So we can look at it negatively, or we can try and turn a tough fixture into a positive, and that's what we're going to try and do when we get to that game. We follow it up with St Johnstone, Ross County, Livingston and Aberdeen. So I do believe the first month, the opening game, and then August will be important for us because these are games you'd expect us to win. St Johnstone, County, Livingston, Ross County, and then we take on Aberdeen. Again, another tough game, but I'm hoping that come the end of August, I would want a minimum of 10 points. Whether we get that or not, I do not know. Alright, so Petersburg have shown interest in taking on Simon Johnston on loan with an option to buy. Now, we did call him up from the youth academy at the end of last season. We were in danger of losing him, so I thought, you know what, rather than lose him, it makes sense to call him up because he does look like he could be a top goalkeeper in the future. Now, I'm not really interested in the whole loan with option to buy, but what I will do is I will be happy to loan him out for a year, maybe even 2 years. This guy's 8. You know what? Yeah, we're going to loan. I'll be happy to loan him out for 2 years. Now, let's see if Peterborough are interested in that. If they are, then great. Lewis Nielsen is wanted by Sampdoria. We rejected a bid from Red Bull Salzburg, and we're going to reject this bid for Sampdoria. I think Lewis Nielsen can play a big part for us this season, and he's going absolutely no. And with more transfer offers coming in, and obviously none of these are going to happen. Benny Benenjmi, key player for us, so important. We are not selling him, so Southampton, you can keep your hands off Benny. He's not going anywhere. And Ajax, putting in a bid, 5.1 million for Shankland. Look, it's a decent bid, but we're going to have to say no. Lawrence Shankland is crucial for us, and yeah, he's going absolutely nowhere. So having to say no to those two bids. I thought both bids were good, especially the Shankland one, but nah, it's not happening. We need to keep our key players this season, not lose them. And this is it, guys. July 2023, Sunday the 30th. It is the opening game of the 2023-2024 CINCH Premiership. We're taking on Celtic, and it's time for the pre-match conference. So let's go and sit our ass down and answer some questions here. We're too nervous to sit our ass down. Our ass is twitching like crazy, and we need to make sure that we settle the nerves. Hopefully a nice little early goal would be a way to do that. The club is very ambitious, and we want to play European. Yeah, of course. We have to prove ourselves now. Not next year, not the year after, not next week, not next month. Right now, against Celtic, we need to prove that we are one of the best teams in this league. Are the boys ready for the challenge against Celtic? Celtic are very strong. I believe in my players. My players can do it. I'm confident. I mean, we beat Celtic last season. We beat Rangers multiple times last season. We're not afraid of the Old Firm. We can beat the Old Firm. Many people expect Hearts to be more active in the transfer window. I'll sign players who are right for us. I do expect us to make 1 or 2 more signings, but I'm not going to go out and just sign players for the sake of it. When I sign somebody, I want to know that they are going to be a valuable player for the club. And there you go, guys. We walk out of the press conference. Hopefully we gave the right answers. Sounded pretty good to me. Let's find out how we get on. This is it then. CINCH Premiership opening day of Season 2. It's Hearts versus Celtic. The pressure is on. We're at home. We need to get off to a good start. Last year did not go the way we wanted it to go. Obviously. And we need to make sure it goes better for us this year. Celtic coming out here in their away kit. That thing looked absolutely disgusting. I don't even know why we let them into Tynecastle wearing a kit that looks that bad. But they're here, they're ready to go, and we need to be ready also. We need to match Celtic. We need to match the reigning champions here and get off to the best start possible. Can we do it? Well, if we're going to do it, it's going to be a brand new formation, guys. We're going to be Gordon and nets. It's a 4-3-3. Cochrane, Halkett, Rose, and Atkinson will be the back four. First time we've really changed it up. Benenjame, Keogh, Mortasoglu and Devlin in the midfield. And up front, it's Mackay on the left, Giannelli on the right, and Shankland through the middle. I just feel like in big games, sometimes the 5-2-3, it does leave you a little bit isolated in the middle of the park, leaves you a little bit lacking. So I decided that, who the hell is that big bastard? I don't know who it is, but here's the Celtic team. Ramirez in net, so Joe Hart has been dropped to the bench. It's Bernabe, Carter, Fickle, Starfelt and Johnson. Familiar back four minus Greg Taylor. You got Hatate, McGregor and Turnbull. Again, familiar midfield three. But they've got a new striker up front. I don't see Furuhashi, Abada, Yota, and this big guy up front. I mean, who is he? We don't know. I'm sure we're about to get introduced to him real quick, but I've never heard of this guy. Did they sell Furuhashi? Perhaps they did. And who is the big bastard that they've replaced him with? We are about to find out moments away from kickoff. Cochrane looks like he's panicking. So that then Shankland will get the season underway. New formation, new chance, new opportunities, new fixtures, new everything. Can we get some new results? Can we be successful? Kai Rolls making a run here. Early on, takes a shot, and it's not a million miles away, to be honest. Kai Rolls, I don't know why he was up there. I don't know why he was the man busting forward, but he was. He got the shot off. I mean, it's about 2 feet over the bar, but I've definitely seen worse strikes there, so not bad for the big ginger man Kai Rolls at the back. Hit tackle, we've just killed Rio Hatate. That's exactly what I want. Cammy Devlin knows how to make a tackle, knows how to snap a few bones, and he could have almost done that there. Ball then over the top, it's out to Yota. Yota gets taken care of by Nathaniel Atkinson. Celtic beginning to look dangerous already then with their big man up front. Big physical presence. Good tackle, slid in. It's this guy Diaz, and he's made a mess of that, but so have we. And it is quite possibly the worst start we could have made. It is Yota with the goal, and we've gifted him that. We have literally passed that to him. We've flicked it up right into the path for Yota, and we've went, here mate, take a goal. Why not? Help yourself, knock yourself out. Come on in. It's like an intruder coming to your house. You just open the door, put the welcome mat out. Don't even tell him to take his dirty shoes off, just let him walk in. That's what we've done there to Jota. Gave him the ball and he's volleyed it home. Craig Gordon can't make the save. It's right in the corner of the net. And yeah, what a terrible start. No wonder Robbie Nielsen absolutely furious on the sidelines. I don't blame him. And we find ourselves trailing, guys, in the opening game after 7 minutes. It's Celtic 1, Hearts 0. Jota happy with that one. Cochrane, no, steps in, wins it. Devlin to Benenjame. Benenjame, nice wee pass there to Devlin. Devlin looking for Mackay on the sidelines. Mackay crosses it in. Oh, trying to... Josh Giannelli's going to fall for Josh Giannelli, and we've got back right on level terms. We took advantage of that. A little bit fortunate, a little bit lucky. What the hell is this? Josh Giannelli has literally just stuck his fucking head between his ass and he's jumping around like a madman. But I tell you what, if he's going to score goals, he can do whatever celebration he wants. Good finish there for Josh Giannelli. Right into the bottom of the corner, giving Celtic's new goalkeeper Ramirez no chance. And this is crazy. Absolute crazy, because holy crap, look at that. Ah, man. I don't even know what to say about that. But it's 1-1 after 11 minutes. Oh, it's offside. Oh, and Diaz, it wasn't offside. But I tell you what, with a shot like that, it may as well be. That is never going in. And he is certainly no Kyogo. And Robbie Nielsen, don't know why he's so unhappy. I get the defending was poor, but he should be grateful that we've got an absolute donkey up front for Celtic that couldn't hit hee-haw based on shooting like that. Mackay to Benenjame. Benenjame now going to try and maybe look for Shankland. He lays it off to Barry Mackay. Mackay, step over, gets past. Alistair Johnson whips a good ball in. Josh Giannelli again, brings it down. Saved by Ramirez. The Celtic goalkeeper this time manages to hold on to it. Abada again, another chance, whips one in. Diaz. Craig Gordon comes out and gathers it up, and this Diaz guy doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Ball to Barry Mackay though. Shankland. Try to play it back to Mackay. Mackay against Alistair Johnston. It's Mackay. Oh, he's trying to get past Johnston, but Johnston, I think that went out of play. Cochrane keeps it in. Benenjame. Out to Barry Mackay. Mackay then flicks it up. He lays it back to Cochrane. Cochrane back post to Josh Giannelli, but it's intercepted by the Celtic defender. Brilliant tackle again, though, for Cammy Devlin. Oh, my God, he's given a free kick. He's given a free kick for that. No fucking way we won the ball, man. That is an absolute... That is criminal. We won the ball there. We won the ball there. And that... Unbelievable. Shankland was through. That would have been a goal. That would have been 2-1. And we've been robbed out of a chance to take the lead in this game. Unbelievable. We clearly won the ball. Clearly won the ball. Ginnelly now. Spotting the Ronnie Devlin. Let's play him in. Devlin holding it up now. Looking for Ginnelly. Trying to play it back to him. He comes inside. Finds Keogh. Keogh Mortasoglu. Oh, that's a poor ball. Barry Mackay might actually be able to chase it due to the touch. And we're pressing them. We're pressing Celtic big time here. But again, this leaves you well open at the back, and you feel like a mistake could cost us. Keogh Mortasoglu trying to slide in there. Or was that Shankland even? I think it might be Shankland. Turnbull. It's Rio Hatate. Craig Gordon lets it go. And honestly, I thought I was heading for the top corner. I'm glad it didn't, obviously, but I'm surprised Craig Gordon was so comfortable in nets there, because I was panicking. Although, looking at the replay, it was quite a bit away. So, yeah, Craig Gordon obviously knows what he's doing. It's me that needs to go to Specsavers, not Sir Craig Gordon. I apologise. Cochrane. Benjamin. Cochrane. Out to Barry Mackay, and all the cross comes in. Oh, Devlin flicks it on. And Ramirez again makes a catch, makes a save. I think we're having the better of the chances here. Both teams are definitely getting the ball forward. Both teams are creating opportunities, but you know, I think we've probably had the better chances, and we've forced Ramirez into making better saves. I would say so. Oh no! And it's, oh, I don't believe it. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I've been criticising this guy all game. I've been saying we've had the better chances. And then as soon as I say that, Diaz gets a chance and he takes his chance. And there's nothing the goalkeeper can do. Yep. Ben Beretta Diaz. You give someone an opportunity like that, they ain't going to miss. And unfortunately for us, he hasn't missed. He's put that past Craig Gordon. And we find ourselves trailing again, guys. What a first half, though. We're approaching half-time. 3 goals already. Lots of chances. Controversial moments. Some really good performances. Some not so good performances. It's been an eventful opening 40 minutes here. And it's not done yet. Hopefully we can get an equaliser here before the half-time interval. Shankland then playing it out to Atkinson. Atkinson. Nice touch. Plays into Cammy Devlin. Devlin. To Ginnelly. Ginnelly with some step-overs. Trying to get past Bernabé. Ginnelly, where the hell is he going with that one? There, Keogh wins it back. Thank God for that. Ball it to Ginnelly again. Ginnelly looks for a ball in. Benjamin, come on, Shankland! Oh, he's took the goalkeeper out. Ramirez holds on to it. Collision between Shankland and the goalie comes away with the ball. And now we've got Shankland down on his feet. Or he's not down on his feet, he's down on his back. He's off his feet. And that's not good. We need him to get back up as quick as possible. Now Diaz is through again. It's Diaz versus Halkett. We've held him up and we've done well there. And that will be the end of the first half then. So, tried to make a counter, tried to make a break. It wasn't enough time. And it's going to be 2-1 Celtic at the half-time interval. Still all to play for. We can see Aberdeen are winning, Rangers are winning. Nothing new there, really. And yeah, and based on the performance, it's been an even game, no doubt about it. I think we're unfortunate to be behind. I think we're definitely unlucky. But we're by no means beat yet. We can still win this game. I'm confident going into the second half that I don't think we'll lose. You know, I feel like we've got at least a draw in the tank. But we're still going for the win, guys. And I'm hoping that if we can up our game it a little bit, and if we can get the likes of Mackay and Ginnelly on the ball a bit more, then we can still change this around. As for the formation, I'm not quite sure what I think of it. Is the 4-3-3 working? I think it's going to take more than one game to determine whether or not this is a formation for us. But right now, we're doing an okay job. Sabada now against Atkinson. And that's straight into the hands of Craig Gordon. Not a great cross for Abada. Now it's to Ginnelly. Ginnelly to Shankland. And we've got Ginnelly. We know he's got the pace. We'll play the ball over the top. Now Ginnelly against Bernabé. It's still Ginnelly. Step overs. More step overs. Ginnelly out to Atkinson. Navanio looking for a chance. Navanio Atkinson. Cross into the back post. Benjamin was there. It's headed away. Shankland trying to get something on that. And it falls for Diaz, who's been pressured, and he comes away with the ball, unfortunately. Ball over the top here. Halkett against Jota. Jota may have got the better of Halkett there. Kai rolls. And it's Diaz. And it's all for Jota. Jota's just created that. Jota there took multiple Celtic players, multiple Hearts players out the equation. And the man I said was shit. Now, I'm not going to give him credit for that goal. It's a tap-in. Of course I'm not. But it's Jota that makes that happen here. He embarrassed. Oh my god, Kairos comes out. It was even a tug of the shirt there. We're trying to stop him with a shirt pull, but nothing stopped them. And it's now 3-1 Celtic. Come on, Ginnelly. Ginnelly to Devlin. Back to Ginnelly. It's a chance. Josh Ginnelly. Oh, at the near post. Ramirez makes the save, but we will have a corner. So there is an... Oh, we've took it short by fucking accident. It's going to be back out to Barry Mackay. Mackay then looking for ball in. Oh my god, Keogh was unmarked. Keogh Murtasoglu there on his own at the back post. Oh man, that was a great opportunity there. And we did not manage to take it. Now Cochrane against Jota. Oh no. Again, we're in trouble. Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor gets past Halkett. It's into Diaz. Craig Gordon makes a save. We can't keep it out though. It goes underneath Craig Gordon. And Celtic's brand new signing Diaz, the man that I said was a donkey earlier in the game, completes the hat-trick. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hits it right at Craig Gordon. Craig Gordon makes the save. But it goes underneath his body. And it crawls into the back of the net. Oh man. I cannot believe that hurts. That hurts big time. I mean, it's a decent volley, but he hits it right at Gordon. You expect Gordon to save that. He's not saved it. And it is 4-1 Celtic. Mackay against Johnson again. Come on. Mackay spins back, looking for... Oh, Mackay goes down. Elbow to the face. Nothing given. We're going to go 4-4-2. Going to bring off Keogh Murtasoglu and bring on Liam Boyce here. As we need to try and push. We need to try and make something happen. Shankland keeps that in. And he wins as a corner. Fortunate there to win the corner, but we'll take it. Barry Mackay delivery here needs to be a good one. It's in towards nobody. Devlin flicks it. Halkett! Volleys. Deflection. Devlin then out to Barry Mackay. Mackay cuts back. Mackay tries to get a cross in. Mackay loses out. Jota gets taken care of by Ginnelly, but Celtic do indeed win the throw-in. And now they're just holding on to the ball, doing what they do. Taking time away for the clock, and that is not what we need. We need as much time remaining as we possibly can get if we want to launch some sort of comeback. But right now it's not looking that good. It's not looking positive. Craig Gordon has to come out and take that. He does. Gordon will roll it out now to Ginnelly, who's overrun that. And I tell you what, Josh Ginnelly here, I've got to be honest, guys, he's not had a great game. It's been a poor game for Josh Ginnelly for sure. Diaz now getting the better of Rolls. Can we Atkinson do anything here? Rolls, gets it, tries to play it back to Halkett. Craig Halkett now bringing the ball out with him. Plays in Benenjami. Benenjami back to Halkett, and now there could be an opportunity here. Halkett to Shankland. Shankland's getting pulled there, and again, of course we won't get fuck all. But Carter Vickers was all over him, stopping the run. And that's an absolute joke. Devlin makes a tackle, but it's going to be a throw-in for Celtic. Alright, we're bringing on Oda, Forrest and Snodgrass, Mackay, Benenjami, Shankland going off. We're going to try and make something out of this game. I believe we can't. I know 3 goals is unlikely, but we can try and at least reduce the deficit. Atkinson, come on. Plays in Liam Boyce. Boyce, back to Atkinson. Good ball. Atkinson now. Atkinson, he's going to look at the back post, and it's headed away, and that is really, really poor. And Josh Ginnelly now gets impeded there. We're getting absolutely nothing here. Refs have been against us big time. Now it's up to Callum McGregor. Oh my god, he's took it around Kai Rolls. And he's made it 5-1 on the opening day. Not the start, obviously, we were hoping for. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Celtic with a 5-1 lead here. And our defending has been absolutely... I know we're lacking an extra player at the back. I know we've took a player from the defence and pushed them up front. But, I mean, come on. To defend so bad, it's damn near criminal. And this is the worst possible start, guys. At home, opening day of the season. We're going to get humped here off Celtic. So fucking frustrating. So poor.
10 minutes to go then.
Well, we deserve better than this. Come on, Oda. Devlin. Devlin gets it to Snodgrass. Snodgrass then out to Alan Forrest. Forrest in towards Janelle at the back. Back to Forrest. Forrest. Snodgrass takes it down. Can't strike it. Cochrane wins the header on this. Cammy Devlin. To Janelli. Janelli trying to play in Devlin again. It's headed away this time. And we're trying to get it back up. And Celtic coming away with the break here. And now it's a ball out to Abada. And we could be in a little bit of trouble. Abada versus Kai Rolls. And Kai Rolls. Oh, come on. That's a dive, man. That's an absolute dive. And the referees gave a free kick for that. That's an absolute joke. Moy now coming on for Turnbull. Ball in. Halkett trying to get rid of it. Forrest goes down. Did we get anything? No, we get fuck all. We get nothing. Good block for Cochrane. Right, come on. Snodgrass. Janelli. Oh, man. Snodgrass is not the one we want to be making a run. Janelli's going to go himself. And he's run that out of play. Boyce. Atkinson. Snodgrass making a run. We'll pick them out. Snodgrass. Cross in towards Oda. And it's too easy for the goalkeeper. And that will do it, guys. That will be our final contribution. A shit cross from Snodgrass right into the hands of Ramirez. It's finished here with Diaz on his debut for Celtic, collecting the match ball. 3 goals for him. Opening day. Hearts 1, Celtic 5. Could it have got any worse? Honestly, I don't think so. I look at the stats. I don't think Celtic dominated by any means. But we were so poor at the back. Unbelievably poor. Even Craig Gordon didn't help us. He let in a goal, at least one goal that he will have nightmares about tonight, let's be real. So yeah, very, very disappointing. I don't even know what you can say about that. But it's now time to go and try and say something. Try and save face here. But yeah, what can we say? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, fans. I'm sorry, everybody associated with the club. We were absolute dog meat today. That's pretty much all you can say about 5-1 defeats like that. But let's go. Grant's been struggling for form recently. Has he? Has he? Well, he might get a chance next time out because every player was terrible today. I want to see a reaction. Come on, Grant. Give me a reaction. Show me something. Got a strong squad players to pick from. Yeah, we need something. Not a good result, made worse by the fact it was against... Yeah, it was made worse by the fact it was against Celtic. 100%. Crushing defeat. We weren't strong enough physically. We weren't strong enough physically. We were like little boys out there, unfortunately. And we know Celtic love little boys, so... Yeah, it was a match made in heaven for them. You had good moments in the... Yeah, we did have good moments in the game, but... Just we didn't have enough, didn't we not? And every time Celtic went forward, it was pretty much a good moment for them. We paid for not... But yeah, we did some good things in the game, but overall we didn't do enough good things, and we did too many bad things, so pretty similar to last season, you know. There's no good going 4 or 5 games in a row with wins if you're going to lose the next 7 games in a row, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense, so very poor there, guys. It is what it is. We get a defeat on the opening day. Absolutely got it. I don't know why clubs keep coming in trying to get Lewis Nielsen on loan, because I'm not willing to loan him out. But after that, we are last. It's not where I want to be, but that is where we will be after match day 1. Just, yeah, disappointed to be last. -4 on the goal difference as well, guys. Very, very poor. And we will need to bounce back quickly, or else it's going to be the same old season for us, where we just struggle. Alright, so the Stephen Humphreys deal looks like it can be now completed. However, we're going to have to pay 2.8 million, which is, I'm not going to lie, guys, it's more than I would like to pay for Stephen Humphreys, but I do think he adds something to the squad. I think he's a good option to have. Plus, you guys wanted me to re-sign him, so we're going to do it. I do feel a bit annoyed having to pay 2.8 million, though. I don't think that's a fair amount at all, but we're going to pay it. And let's see if we can now negotiate a contract with Humphreys. I'm surprised he even wants to join. He mustn't have a TV at home, because if he'd seen that last performance against Celtic, he'd be ripping up this contract. He'd be scrunching it into a little ball, or, I don't know, make a paper airplane out of it and try and fly himself back to Wigan, because that result was poor. We're going to give you an important squad role. Good, that's what you want. 4-year deal. Will you accept it? Yes. No release clause. We don't want a release clause. Let's see. Oh, he wants 5. You know what? I'll give you 5,000. I think 5,000 is fair. But we'll bump it up, signing bonus, and we'll give you an extra. We'll give you an extra grand. 50,000. Boom. He's also getting 79 grand for 10 goals. Will he do it? He has done it. Humphreys accepts it. Not quite what he wanted, but he's happy to join. He's happy to link back up with the club, his former teammates, and now he becomes a permanent player for Heart of Midlothian. And I mean, it's a good ending to a really, really poor episode. It's just that Celtic result is going to haunt me until we put it right. And by putting it right, we need to do it next game. St Johnstone. We need to make St Johnstone. Essentially, we need to make St Johnstone our bitch, and we need to pummel St Johnstone. So that's what I'll be looking to do. Robbie Nielsen on the phone. Is Robbie Nielsen trying to get some more deals done? That's what we need to question here. What is Robbie Nielsen doing on the telephone? Who knows? But there's Humphreys holding up the shirt. Stephen Humphreys with Robbie Nielsen. And that is it. The brand new signing. Now, I'll be interested to see what kind of rating we get. I think it'll be a poor rating. I think we'll get like a D. 72 player overall. Yeah, a D. A decent buy. Nothing more than that. I think that's fair. I believe that is fair. Best possible deal. So apparently we could have got him for, you know, stronger negotiation skills. Could have saved you 1.1 million, which is a lot of money for us. So, yeah, slightly overpaid, but happy nonetheless to get Stephen Humphreys in the door. Will he feature in the next game? Maybe. Shanklin didn't exactly do much against Celtic. However, I don't want to base our whole season. I don't want to get too down over the fact we got beat against Celtic. Most teams get beat against Celtic. So, up next, guys, we will be taking on St Johnstone. That'll be in the next episode, episode 22. And, yeah, hopefully we can kickstart the season with a big, big win against St Johnstone, who are also on 0 points. So they'll be looking to do the same as us. And it looks like Celtic have won the first Old Firm derby of the season. They have beaten Rangers by 2-1 at Celtic Park. So, yeah, Celtic on a roll. They are top of the table, 6 points out of 6. Nothing new there, guys. Celtic continuing to dominate Scottish football. But it's all about us, guys. Next time out, we need to beat St Johnstone, and then we follow up with a home game against Ross County. I'll be looking for 6 points. That is massive that we get 6 points out there. It's 2 games that we should be winning. It's 2 games against teams you expect to be at the bottom of the table. I mean, Ross County have already played 2 games and they've lost both of them. So, yeah, Ross County aren't exactly doing well. They finished last year in the table. So, yeah, Ross County are a team that we should be beating. And St Johnstone, again, another team that aren't really that good and that we should be looking. If we want to be where I say we want to be, and that is 3rd place, that is trying to compete with Old Firm, then we need to be winning these games. It's as simple as that, guys. So we'll see what happens next time out. I'm not going to abandon the formation right now, but I felt at the back, you know, we gifted Celtic chances. Now, whether that was due to the formation or whether it was just due to, you know, individual errors, and it could have been that. It could have. We'll find out more. I'll tell you that. We'll find out more next episode, just whether this is a formation for us or whether or not maybe we need to revert back to the 5-2-3 or try something completely different. Anyway, guys, that's it. I will catch you in the next one. Apologies for the defeat, but I'm sure we'll do better next time out. That's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Remember, last year, we won the opening game, then lost our next 4. Maybe this year, we'll lose our opening game, then win our next 4. You never know, guys. Crazy things can happen. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, though, peace.